Football is finally back. I'm excited. You excited. Everyone is excited. The world is a better place when football is being played on Sundays, and I'm gonna give you a breakdown of every single matchup from week one of who's going to win and how it's actually going to go. CD did what? CD did what? Dropped another. Enough. Sick of you dropping passes, bro. Dropping passes. That's all he does is drop passes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm all good now. I'm good. Week one, Tampa Bay versus the Falcons. The Falcons are actually favored to lose that game by 1.5 points. Tampa Bay is actually pretty good this year. I think they're probably one of the most underrated teams going into the NFL season. They had a lot of success last year with Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield has become that quarterback that nobody thought he would be. So I'm going to roll with the Buccaneers on the road at the Falcons' house, beating the Falcons. Next up, we got Cincinnati versus the Cleveland Browns. It's the Browns. I mean, come on. The Cleveland Browns. The Browns that's been so bad forever and ever and ever. They got Myles Garrett, one of the highest defensive ends in the game. He still can't produce a playoff win for the Cleveland Browns. So I'm going to go with Cincinnati because they got overrated Joe Burrow, who ain't really done nothing since he made a couple of Super Bowls a few years ago. So I'm going to go with Cincinnati by default. They are favored to win that game by 5.5 points. Next up, we got Miami and the Colts. Do we really care about the Colts? Do we really care about Miami? The quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa. I mean, do we really care about Tyreek Hill or any of those guys? I didn't think so. But however, because I got to pick a winner, and even though the Colts are favored by 1.5, I'm going to go with Miami. I'm going to say Tyreek busts the coverage and scores late in the game, and Miami actually wins on the road at Indianapolis to take that victory. Next up, we got the Las Vegas Raiders, the Raiders. And then we have the Patriots. I mean, the Patriots got a new head coach and yada, yada, yada. He's supposed to be good. But I went to a Giants and Patriots preseason game, and the Patriots they didn't even look like a football team. So I really hate to pick the Raiders, but they got a new head coach. They got a new owner, Tom Brady and stuff like that. They got Geno Smith. They got the Rookie of the Year, Ashton Gentry or whatever. He's going to probably be Rookie of the Year. So I'm actually going to go with the Raiders on that one, even though the Patriots are favored by 2.5 on that. So let's go Raiders. Next up, we actually got the Cardinals versus the New Orleans Saints. I mean, the Cardinals are actually favored by 6.5 on that. The New Orleans Saints actually got a new head coach. My favorite man, Kellen Moore. The man that was the OC of the Dallas Cowboys and the man who was the OC of the Philadelphia Eagles. I love me some Kellen Moore because whenever Kellen Moore is calling some plays or he's calling a game, I know it's going to be a disaster, okay? I know the man is actually going to call a freaking screen on the 1 yard line instead of handing the ball off to Alvin Kamara. So I'm actually going to go with the Cardinals on that. I think the little midget quarterback is actually going to do his thing, maybe throw about 3 to 4 TDs, and I think the Cardinals win that game big in New Orleans and spoil Kellen Moore's coaching debut, okay? Next up, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers versus New York Jets. Jets. Suck. The Jets are terrible. I mean, they got Justin Fields as their quarterback. Who's really afraid of the freaking Jets? The only thing that the Jets really got going for them is that Aaron Rodgers is going to be playing quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And, you know, to me, Aaron Rodgers is kind of washed up a little bit. I don't know why he didn't just go ahead and retire already. But Pittsburgh is actually favored in that game, 2.5 points. So I guess I'm going to have to go Pittsburgh by default. Aaron Rodgers win in his return to New York. So I'm going to go by Pittsburgh on that. Next up, we got the Giants and the Commanders. I mean, can both of these teams lose? I mean, I'm going into the season with the Commanders, and I'm thinking Jaden Daniels is going to have a sophomore slump, okay? He is actually not going to be as good as people think he's going to be. But the Giants, on the hand, are the New York Giants, the New York Jersey Giants. How you call yourself New York, and you don't even play in New York? You don't even play in New York. You play in New Jersey. So I'm going to go with the New Jersey Giants over the Washington Commanders, even though the Commanders are favored heavy in that game by 6.5 points. The New Jersey Giants maybe get it done and maybe knock Jaden Daniels off his high horse, and they take the victory. Next up, we got Jacksonville and Carolina. If Jacksonville does not beat the Carolina Panthers by like 30 or 40 points, Roger Goodell, please speed track them dudes to London, please, okay? If Jacksonville Jaguars, and they only favored by 3.5, so when did the Carolina Panthers get good? Like Last year, everybody was favored against the Panthers at least about like 10 to 15 points. And the Jacksonville Jaguars are only favored by 3.5. So please, if the Jacksonville Jaguars do not defeat the Carolina Panthers by like 30, I'm signing a petition to get them in London in week 2. Okay. Give London the Jacksonville Jaguars because they don't deserve to be in the NFL if they're losing to the Carolina Panthers. Okay. Next up, we got Tennessee and Denver, the Broncos. The Broncos actually favored by 8.5, which is probably the largest win margin of all the teams this particular week. So I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos. I mean, did you really think I was going to pick the Tennessee Titans? The Tennessee Titans ain't never won a Super Bowl. The Tennessee Titans had a quarterback that threw the ball at the 1-yard line in the Super Bowl when they needed to get in the end zone. They had one of the most overrated quarterbacks in NFL history with Steve McNair. The man threw the ball on the 1-yard line, end of the game against the Rams when they needed to get into the end zone. So, I mean, do I need to say more about the Tennessee Titans? And the Tennessee Titans out there signing Dallas Cowboy players. So, realistically, it's actually called the Tennessee Cowboys, okay? They got our special teams coach. They got our former running back. And then they got the Miami great Hurricane Cam Ward, which I do like. I do wish Cam Ward the best. But however, I'm going to take Denver. They playing in Denver. Nobody can really breathe up there and actually play football at the same time. So Denver is going to take that out by default. And it's the Tennessee Titans. I mean, Tennessee Titans might win, what, one game the entire year? Yeah, no. Next up, we got San Francisco and the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, I am not a 49er fan. I dislike the 49ers. The 49ers ain't won a Super Bowl in 30 years. Matter of fact, they've been in 3 Super Bowls and lost all 3 of them this decade. Now, where they do that at? Besides in San Francisco. You go to 3 Super Bowls, you lose 3 Super Bowls. I mean, hello. But you made it, though. You made it. Let me go ahead and give you that little participation trophy for participating in a Super Bowl and still losing, okay? Make sure you put that participation banner up in San Francisco because you participated. You didn't win it, but you participated, okay? Seattle, I don't know too much about Seattle. I mean, they let some of their players go. I don't know who the quarterback is. I know that Kenneth Walker Jr. III is still playing for Seattle. So that might be a good thing for Seattle. So I'm going to go with Seattle because there ain't going to be a week that I'm going to sit up here and pick the San Francisco 49ers to win anything, okay? Even though San Francisco is actually favored by 1.5, I'm going Seattle. Go Birds. Go 12th man. Do what you got to do. Please beat the 49ers. Please. Next up, we got Detroit versus Green Bay. I'm going Detroit all the way. Put some respect on Detroit's name. Ever since that Michael Parsons trade, people has been saying Green Bay jumping to the front of the division. Green Bay going to win the Super Bowl. Green Bay going to the NFC Championship. Hello. Detroit won that division last year, right? Detroit was in the NFC Championship game, right? Put some respect on Detroit's name, please. Okay? We know they got Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons is going to be a non-factor because he got a bad back. So, yeah, I'm going Detroit on that. Even though Green Bay is actually favored by 1.5, Detroit's going to go on the road in Green Bay and show them why that division still goes through Detroit. Okay? Like, hello. Next up, we got Houston versus the Rams. The Texans. The best team in Texas is the Dallas Cowboys. Okay? So, I'm going to go with Rams on that. Okay? They got Matthew Stafford. The Rams are favored by 3.5. Houston really isn't a good road team, and they playing in L.A. So, I mean, do I need to say more? Okay, the best team in Texas is the Dallas Cowboys. Okay, nobody's really paying attention to the Houston Texans. I don't even know. Actually, I'll take that back. I know like one Houston Texans fan, but that's about it. Other than that, everybody really is in they're a Dallas Cowboy fan, especially if they live in Texas. So I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Rams to beat the Houston Texans. C.J. Stroud is a disaster. We're not worried about him. Okay, he had his sophomore slump last year, and he's going into, his 3rd year? Yeah. He's not even a top 15 quarterback, C.J. Stroud. No, not at all. Not at all. The best team in Dallas is the Cowboys. The best quarterback plays for the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott. Nobody's paying attention to no Houston Texans at all. Nobody. Next up, we got Baltimore versus the Buffalo Bills. Let me tell you one thing. The Buffalo Bills ain't been right since the Dallas Cowboys got their hands on them since the 90s. Talk about a team that ain't won in 30-something years. The Buffalo Bills, they went to 4 Super Bowls and lost all 4 of them, 3 of them to the Dallas Cowboys, baby. I mean, come on. The Buffalo Bills might be cursed, okay? And then looking at the Baltimore Ravens, The Ravens got a running back that plays quarterback. Imagine that. Can you see why the Ravens haven't had no success? Because they actually got a running back that plays quarterback. And sometimes he tries to throw the ball down the field and it's so inaccurate. So maybe one day the Baltimore Ravens will get a true quarterback and maybe they'll actually do something. Don't get me wrong. I like Lamar Jackson. He's a phenomenal running back. He's a phenomenal running back. I love him. But however, I'm actually going to go with Baltimore on that one. I'm going with the Ravens versus the Buffalo Bills. Even though the Ravens are favored by 1.5, they did upgrade their defense. I'm a huge fan of the defensive additions that they added to the football team this year. So I'm actually going to go with the Ravens on that one, okay? Next up for the Monday night matchup, we actually have Minnesota and the Bears. Does anybody really care about this game? Does anybody care about who plays for Minnesota, who plays for the Chicago Bears? I mean, the Chicago Bears got a quarterback that paints his fingernails. I mean, come on. Come on. All right. And Minnesota is actually favored by 1.5. They got Justin Jefferson. They got Rookie of the Year, J.J. McCarthy or whatever the man's name is. But hopefully that game is over quickly, so I ain't got to stay up all night to watch it. But I would probably go with Minnesota because the Chicago Bears are still figuring things out, and they still kind of young, and they just not ready. So those are my week 1 predictions. Those are the ones that you want to go with. If you are out there betting, make sure you drain your whole 401k and put it on every single pick that I gave you because I'm not wrong. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. I'm a fan of America's team, okay? I'm a wealth of knowledge when it comes to football. I know how to pick them. So make sure you go with all the different picks, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that follow button, and turn on your notifications. And I'll see you guys and I know what you're going to say, Rich, the Eagles and the Cowboys. I don't want to talk about it. Hit the bell icon, turn on notifications, and I'll catch you guys in week 2.